Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. Let's start today's video off with a recent update from Hunter Labrada ahead of the Tampa Pro. And I have to give credit to Hunter once again. This guy has made significant improvements to his physique. I've been watching Hunter compete for the last 2 or 3 years, and he has never looked like this. Hunter has improved his waist control, and he can even pull a vacuum now. And he's also more conditioned right now than he has ever been on a bodybuilding stage. And Hunter is definitely my pick to win the Tampa Pro. His biggest competition will probably be John De La Rosa and Joel Thomas. I don't believe Blessing is doing Tampa anymore. And unfortunately, we don't have the longest competitors list for the Tampa Pro. Now, Hunter said he will also be doing Texas to work on his peaking process. But taking a look at Hunter right now, if he wins Tampa, I think he should just shut it down. Is no point in trying to peak 3 times in 1 year, assuming he wins Tampa, does Texas, and the Mr. Olympia. I think if Hunter wins Tampa, just shut it down and really focus on moving up at the Mr. Olympia. Let me know what you guys think. And in the next update of the day, we have some very big news coming from Tyler Mannion. Everyone in the Classic Physique division just got a boost in their weight cap, anywhere from 2 pounds all the way up until 7 pounds. And not only that, but Classic Physique guys are supposed to be getting their height checked 3 times. They're going to take an average, and that is going to be their set height. And I have to give credit to the IFBB for making this change. A lot of athletes, as well as fans, as well as YouTubers, have been complaining that the shorter guys are really getting screwed because the taller guys somewhat have an advantage. And Tyler Mannion even said that in this video. They noticed that the guys 6 foot taller had an unfair advantage over the shorter guys. So guys like Terrence Ruffin will get a 7-pound weight boost, and Chris Bumstead will only get a 2-pound weight boost. But let's actually talk about how this is going to affect certain athletes, starting with Chris Bumstead. Chris wasn't at his weight cap already, and he has an extra 2 pounds, which is honestly scary for the competition. Chris has even more room to grow. But before we dive too deep into this, Chris is a perfect example. You don't have to be at the top of the weight cap. I think with the weight cap getting boosted up, we're going to see a lot of guys coming in soft just because they're trying to be at the top of the weight cap. You do not have to be at the top of the weight cap. But then again, everyone isn't Chris Bumstead. And let's talk about how I think this change will affect Ramon, Dino, and Kalecinski. If I'm not mistaken, both of them will have 4 extra pounds. And I think this is great because both of these guys like to get huge in the offseason. As far as will this help them challenge Chris Bumstead, I believe Chris has a superior structure to a lot of these guys. So adding a couple extra pounds won't really do much in my personal opinion. But I do think Ramon will look a lot better with a little bit more weight. And also Kalecinski can stack up better to Ramon and potentially beat him. Now, how would this affect Breon Ansley? Is he coming back to the Classic Physique division? Breon's old weight cap was 180 pounds and his new weight cap will be 187. And Breon said before he pulls weight, he's actually a little bit taller. So it's possibly he could weigh in at 192, which would be a 12-pound increase from where he weighed in at last year's Olympia. But I think Breon Ansley is past the Classic Physique division, and that's just my opinion, of course. Breon actually posted a video and said he heard about the change and he's going to talk it over with his team. If I'm not mistaken, Chris Cormier was saying that Breon should have been went to the 212 division, and Chris has been training Breon for a little while now. And nothing against Breon personally. As you guys know, he's my favorite bodybuilder across every single division. I'm not sure if Breon can win an Olympia title in Classic or 212. I believe Breon can definitely be within the top 5, but just not sure if he can win that title again. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And let's switch over to Nathan DeAsha, who recently posted up an update. Nathan should be competing in about 5 weeks, and we haven't seen him on a bodybuilding stage since the 2021 Prague Pro, where he placed behind Samson, Rafa, and Regan. But I'm really looking forward to seeing Nathan back on stage. He also ended up tearing a bicep after that, and he either re-injured the same arm or tore the other bicep. I can't remember. Someone let me know in the comment section below. And of course, I would like to see Nathan a little bit more conditioned at about 5 or 6 weeks out. But Nathan is a guy that usually brings it in within the last 2 weeks. And I also wanted to briefly talk about this. Nathan was asked a very interesting question on his Instagram story. Bad blood between you and Fouad. What's your thoughts? And Nathan basically said, James Hollingshead was the only person that really stuck up for him on that podcast. I don't watch the podcast anymore, so I wouldn't even know. But he basically said that Fouad Abiad is a snake. I'm not going to dive too deep into this, but there are constant attacks on Fouad's character, and his fans still defend him. It's honestly unbelievable to me. And let's switch over to Stephane Matala, who recently posted up an update ahead of the UK Pro, and he also got a boost in the weight cap. I'm not sure if he's 5'8 or 5'9, but he should have at least 3 extra pounds to play with, and this should go a long way for him. Stephane is content on competing in Classic. He's not moving up to Open, so best of luck to him at the UK Pro. But let's go ahead and wrap up today's video here with the archive of the day. You guys let me know in the comment section below, who are these bodybuilders? And as always, I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video. If you haven't done so already, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm Krishan from Go Fitness, and that's it. I'm out.